it was really funny. I was having some spicy beef just now, and I'm the kind of person that I can't really eat so spicy food, but sometimes I do like to add a little bit of like chili oil to the food I have, kind of like adding some flavors. But like whenever eat like spicy related stuff, I'll just like start saying running nose, and then my voice is just terrible. So I think it might take 5 minutes to recover, but then I'll be all good. Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Hello, hello, hello. No, unfortunately, not really. Whenever I eat spicy stuff, I'll just like, I don't know, I will like, there will be tears, and then I'll be like running nose as well. Hi Bertham, hello. Hope you're doing well. Can't stick around today though, so I wish you a lovely stream and hope moving goes smoothly. See you next time. Stay healthy and safe. All the best with whatever you're doing, and please enjoy your day as well. I'll see you next time. Okay, Bertham. Oh yeah, about moving out. Yeah, I said the title about moving out as well. So I still remember last year, somewhere in a similar time, I had a stream like talking about I have to pack and I have to move out. So that is the thing. So these 2 years I have been staying in the school accommodation, and then the contract is usually only lasting for 1 year. So every academic year, I have to basically move to a second place, or like finding a new place to stay. And yeah, and then it has been quite annoying because I'm that kind of person. I don't really like packing stuff. If I stick to a place, I stay comfortably there, and basically I don't know, a place is like just for me to sleep and to study a bit. I don't require much for the space that I have, as long as it has like basically a desk, a wardrobe, a bed. That's basically all I need. And the really annoying bit about student dorm is that I have to clear out my room every year, and then the most annoying part is that there is I think around 2 weeks gap with the school accommodation that I don't have any place to stay. So like by the end of the contract of the last academic year to the next academic my tongue to the next academic year that I am able to settle in a place, there will be like around 2 weeks gap that basically I have to carry all my luggages, find a space that I can stay, and then I have to find an Airbnb or maybe somewhere to stay for the 2 weeks. But the thing is, I think I have mentioned to you guys before about the settings of my desk. I have my monitor, my laptop, my keyboard, and then whenever I'm streaming, I have like mic and all the cables already set it up. So like if I am staying away from my student dorm during that 2 weeks, basically I can't really stream, or like if I can only do like the minimal stuff, and that is really annoying. Not mentioning about other stuff beyond streaming, for example, my own work and other things. So yeah. So the good news is that for the coming August, so I'll be moving out my dorm here on the August the 1st, and then I'll be directly moving into the new place that I've been staying, and that place is no longer a student dorm, and I'll be staying there for basically, if nothing accidentally happens, I'll be staying in that place for the coming 4 years when I'm staying in the UK. So yeah, it's a really a piece of good news. But the thing is, like the coming week will be a little bit chaotic because I have to pack stuff in my room. I have been starting already, and I think I have done like a third of it already. It has already taken me like the entire evening to do so. So I can foresee the coming week will be a little bit messy. And there are like currently a lot of like luggages and boxes like located everywhere in my room. And then whenever I have to enter my room, I have to like hop inside to make sure I don't get, I don't get kicked or something. Oh wait, there are things in reality. Wait, one second. Oh right, you're here. Hello. I hope you'll get better place than before. Hopefully. As long as the place is like neat and tidy, and then of course safe. Basically, I don't require much. Yeah. I hope you get drying machine, dishwasher, washing machine, AC as well. AC will be a little bit impossible given that I'm in the UK. I mean, well, it's fine for me. I think after I settle in a place that I will be staying for longer years, I think investing in an electric fan maybe will be a good choice. Because these years I've been like moving around and I don't really want to add a lot of like pieces of furniture in my home, because I basically have to carry them wherever I go, and that will be a little bit inconvenient. But yeah. And the good and the good thing about the coming place is that there'll be all sorts of the kind of like electronic devices and things, and I can basically just use them, and the electricity bill I think is included in the rent as well. So like the Wi-Fi, electricity bills, and what else? Basically, I think everything. Oh, the water bill. Yeah, I think they are included. Hello, Wolf. Hello, David. Hello. Welcome. Hope you have a bigger desk too. It will indeed be bigger. I have visited the flat before renting there, and the desk will be bigger than what I currently have, and there will be like a shelf above the desk as well. So yeah, it will be really nice. I hope you get relocated to a comfortable place and every infrastructure is nearby. Yeah. Um, the place I chose will still be a walking distance to school. Because I think that is one of the like topping the list of the criterias I considered when choosing a flat, because the traffic in the UK, I can't say it's terrible, but it's like not as ideal or not as efficient as I was in in the UK. In Hong Kong. Like for example, just taking buses as an example. First of all, the price of buses in Hong Kong is like way cheaper than it is in the UK. And the second thing is about the frequency of the buses coming over. So back in the days I was in Hong Kong, I think like every bus is like coming per 5 to 10 minutes maybe. Here usually I don't know, 20 minutes. So like if you miss a bus, it's not like a disaster, but it will indeed take some time that you have to wait at a bus stop and then like doing nothing, waiting for the bus, and it is not the best use of time. I mean, at least for me. So when I am choosing the place for future years to stay, the first criteria is that it has to be walkable to school. So basically, I don't really need to take buses. UK is walkable place. Yes, I mean walkable in terms of first of all, the weather-wise, it is kind of cool. Like not as humid and hot as in Hong Kong. So in terms of weather-wise, it is like perfect for walking. And also there are a lot of like trees, greeneries around. The air is really nice. Because yeah, I was mentioning like the good side of like the really good transport system in Hong Kong, but also there will be a bad side because the roads are always so busy, and then there will be like I think a higher air pollution in the sidewalk as well. Because when you're walking, basically there will be always cars alongside walking, and then yeah. So in terms of like the comfiness of walking, I think UK is doing a better job in this, and yeah, especially the campus I'm currently staying in. Um, there is like basically no cars in it. Like there are ducks, there are geeses, and then there are like trees, rabbits, fox here and there. I feel like I'm living in a forest, and it is definitely good for health, you know. Yeah, yeah. Wolf, yes, I am in the UK. I think I have spoken about that like a million times already. You can visit me. UK is so large. Oh my god. If you are able to find me, maybe. Wolfie Chan, heyo. Welcome to stream. How you doing? How you doing? Hello. Oh, I see the green little flag. Is that the first time you used the reality app? How do you find it so far? Oh, thank you for following. Thank you. But like, I don't frequently stream on reality these days. Usually I use reality mostly for, I think, an avatar. Yeah. I still stream like maybe once a week on reality. Because mostly I'm like doing study streams, and it will be really boring if I'm like just working on my computer and then not speaking anything on the reality app. Yeah, and I think I really had relaxing July so far. I have been like yeah, basically you all know what I've been up to. I have been working on my thesis. I have been like enjoying life, having some balance with like exercise, cooking for myself, streaming as well, doing fun stuff, and but like I don't know, I feel like deep down some sort of like anxiety is building up again because August will be more busier because it is approaching to September where the semester will start again. So I don't know, these days I'm like not sleeping the best. I feel like something underneath is like building up again, you know. And what a timing. Okay, yeah, so I was thinking about that, and there will be like August I have to finish my thesis because I have to I have to present it somewhere in September, and that will determine if I'm able to progress to PhD. So it is like a very important thesis to me. And also I have like agreed on participating like on a few projects as well. So in the meantime I will still have to work on those stuff as well. And the coming week, as I said, I have to pack as well. Packing is like the least thing I like to do. I have mentioned before as well, I remember whenever I stay in a place, I don't really care about like keeping things in a really tidy state. it's not saying that I'm like a messy person, but like my desk will be like full of everything, so I can just simply take it in a really handy way when I need it. And yeah, and then when I have to, pack those stuff again, and I have to reallocate them nicely in boxes, and then I have to carry them to a new place, and then I have to unpack them, and I have to, get them settled in a new space again. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels so hard to me. You get through it, Komeini. It's tough. If not, Komeini can be tougher.
Yes, yes, thank you, Race.
I'm sure it will be fine. Actually, like, okay. I do know that things will eventually be fine because this is how life is. We have different things just coming in, and then we just experience them, get tougher, and then even tougher things will come over, and then we just learn thing by thing, and then we become tougher and tougher. So yes, yeah, I do know eventually the thesis will be fine. I'll progress to PhD, and the coming 4 years, of course, it will be tough, but I'm quite sure things will be fine. Eventually, I'll graduate after 4 years. I'll get a job. Like, kind of, I'm not too worried about will I be like failing the entire thing, and then just like not achieving what I was supposed to do, or like what I wanted to do. I'm not that worried in a large scale. Like if I have a step behind, and then to look at a very big picture, I think we are on the right track and we are getting there. But just like if we zoom in a little bit, and then if we are like experience the life every single day, I feel like sometimes we are like very focused in the very minor details that makes us struggle. And but this is life because we are actually on earth, like walking and experiencing all the subtle things happening. So we still have to tackle them. Your voice is too low, even lower in YouTube. Really? 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 Ah, really? Wait. Good. Thank you for letting me know. Wait, let me see. Mic check. Is that better? Or do I still have to enlarge that a little bit? Mic check. Mic check. Mic. This is really funny because like, there is like percentage I can set on the OBS studio, and the background music currently I'm setting it to like 7% of the original audio, and then the mic I'm using like 1,000%. You know the contrast? The mic itself is like 1,000%, and then the music is like 7%. Is it better now? Is it better now? Let me bring the mic a little bit closer, or maybe I have to set it a little bit, like even a little bit higher. Is that better now? Now the background music is like 7%, and my mic is like 1,200%. I have no idea why. I have no idea what just happened. And yesterday was the exact same settings. So usually in my previous streams, the mic was like 600%. And yes, I think that still not okay. Wait, that is really weird. Wait, but like I have my second phone checking on the YouTube stream. I think the audio is now okay. Wait, let me check. Wait. I think it is actually okay. I think it is actually okay right now. I have just checked with my another phone and I have listened to the audio there. I think the audio now should be fine. Should be fine. Do not scare me. Oh my god. It would be very embarrassing if the entire stream was like not hearable. Are you using a microphone or earphone microphone? Currently the microphone, like the mic upgraded I have. Yes. Yes, right? Right? Yes. Let me double check it again. Yes, indeed. I am using the microphone. I'm not using the earphone one. I think it is fine now. I think it is fine now. Yes, I think it's fine now. I have like double, triple check with my another phone. So it should be fine. You're the best, Race. Thank you for telling me that. Like otherwise I think the entire stream will not be hearable. And the VOD will be meaningless. Does the microphone have its own software? Yes, there is. The microphone I'm having now is like Rode something. Yeah, and there is indeed an app. I have actually downloaded the app, and but there are so many things that I don't quite understand. I think I have like toggled the buttons a little bit here and there, and previously because I was using the same mic when I was like doing covers and stuff. And I think there are like a little bit of like compressor stuff that is limiting the, for example, very high notes that I'm doing. So I think I turn it off or something. And there's also like some limiter I turned off as well. And there's like is that amplifier or something like that? And I think it makes the voice like less natural as well. So I kind of turned it off as well. Yes. So I believe I might have accidentally triggered something in the app. So yeah. And the thing about audio is like really fun because like I'll be using the same mic for basically every single thing. I'll be speaking to it, I'll be like singing to it, and then I will like capturing keyboard voices as well. And then each of the setting is a little bit different. Because for example, like for purely chat streams, basically there will be like limited background noise, like background music, and then mostly just be me speaking. And then I have to make sure the voice is like hearable and the background noise is like not too loud. And also, if I'm like doing study streams, I have to ensure the background music is like a little bit louder because I will not be speaking. And then also just to make sure the keyboard noises is like hearable but like not too loud. That will be distracting. So yeah, every single balance is a little bit different per stream. And so that's why all sorts of accidents will be happening. Hello, Keen. Hello, welcome to stream. How many hours? How many hours did you sleep? Are you sleeping good? I can't say much since I don't have a microphone. Mostly I use earphone microphone. That was what I was using as well before. And I think I just upgraded the mic because we are basically streaming every day. And I think a very muffled mic kind of like is not giving the best experience to the viewers. And then yeah, I'm just like trying to learn from previous VODs. Like when I hear something is like not very ideal, and then you try to think like, yeah, are there any ways to make the experience a little bit more comfortable for you all? So yeah. Why are you moving? Yeah, because currently I'm staying in the student dorm, and the issue is that the contract is just only lasting for 1 year. So I basically have to move out of dorm and moving in again every year. And then hopefully this thing will stop, because after this moving happening around next week, I'll be staying in a place basically for my remaining years here in the UK if nothing special happened. So hopefully I will be like staying in the same place that I don't have to move in and out anymore. So yeah, Keen. For the coming week, I might have to be very occupied by packing stuff as well. Let me try a different device to listen to your YouTube stream. Is it hearable in a different device? To be honest, when I watched your stream yesterday, it was loud and hearable. Well, but no, actually, you know what, Race? When I rewatched the stream, I think the mic was a little bit low as well. Yeah, I think the mic was a little bit too little, because the game sound is a little bit covering my voice whenever there's like specific dialogues happening. So I think the next game stream I might be tuning up the mic a little bit louder as well. So it's weird for me right now. It's too low for me using phone as speaker. On the tablet it's fine, just on my phone is the audio load. Yesterday was good. It is really weird, because like yesterday the audio mic, like the mic was somewhere 600%. Now it's like 1,200%. So it's like doubled. So it is really weird. 3.5 hours. Oh my god. How do you even survive, Keen? You have been sleeping like for 2 to 3 hours per day for like over a week already. Been working late on my novel. I'm almost done on the current chapter. It's the 35th chapter in my book. Oh my god. There's another author here. You know what? Race is also an author. Oh my god, we have 2 brilliant authors here. Do you regularly write books? Is like your side hobby, or is like your major job you do for a living? That is crazy. Oh my god, I'm so impressed. And it makes a lot more sense now, because like usually the creativity just like sparks out when it's like in the midnight. You'll be like get the most inspirations whenever it is like in the midnight, and you just want to keep going on and write stuff. I want to go back to sleep, but I also want to work more too. Make sure you get enough sleep before talking about work, okay? I mean, if it's some deadlines that you have to meet, okay, negotiable. But like, no, sleep, okay, Keen. Make sure you take care of your health first, and then you go for work. Otherwise, it's not sustainable. I usually write 30 chapters for a book. 1,500 words for one chapter. Wow. Writing is my side job with no money. Yeah. Sometimes the things we truly enjoy doing is not really bringing us good fortunes, you know. But still, how do you define fortunes? If if that brings you happiness, that's good fortunes as well, right? So for me, like the main job, as long as it supports my life, it supports like a good maybe standard of life, and then I'll just like enjoy doing the stuff that I really really want to do or really have passion in doing. Wait, what, Keen? Are you saying that you have the idea of like the story plot already for 10 years, and then now you're like writing it out? Oh my god, that is so impressive. That is so impressive. Yeah, there is like I'm not sure is that totally relatable, but like there is an research idea in my head for over 10 years as well. And then I think the major reason why I want to do a PhD is kind of like to realize the idea in my head as well. So like we all have these like little hidden ideas that we eventually we just want a place to express them or like make them actually happening. So all the best with that, Kane. Okay. Make sure to let us know when you finally finish that thing. Being indie is super duper difficult, insane difficulty. I see. I mean, if you're being an indie and you kind of like have to treat that as your major job or like the core thing for you to generate income to support your life, that is indeed difficult. But because I think like being an indie is like kind of you have to finance all the stuff, and also you have to take care of like not only the creativity or like writing stories or like the production itself, you also have to promote it or like do all the technical works, and then maybe post it somewhere, connecting the publisher, or maybe I think more importantly is that you need the connections, which is something really difficult if you're basically doing the whole thing by yourself. I mean, if you work in a company as an author or like freelancers or things, you don't really have to deal with those kind of like technical stuff. Your major job is simply, write stories, and then be creative. I think we have discussed a similar thing of like doing VTubing and stuff, like working as an indie or like just work as a VTuber in a corporation. I think it's like they kind of share a similar nature as well. Yeah, because if you are like, I think it's even more difficult in terms of creative works, because the competition out there is really huge. Everyone can be an indie to do some sort of like creations, like be it drawing, music, writing stories, filmmaking, or like doing shorts and stuff, because the threshold is really low. It's really low, so every single one can do it. So if you really want to stand out, it requires much more than the creativity itself. So one of the things is like the finance you have, and another thing is like the connection you have to really know anyone, or like can you do the promotion really good. So yeah, it all matters. I mean, for me, I don't depend this to make a living. So as long as I'm having fun and we are making friends here, we are enjoying our lives together here, I mean, that is definitely enough for me. But I think maybe it's just me not being like really ambitious in like promoting the stuff that I'm doing, so I don't really feel the anxiety. But that is definitely relatable. If you want to push your work a little bit further, being indie is like insanely difficult. It's a side job. I had been taking care of my parents and my day job for so long I couldn't write. Now that my mother passed away last December, I am free to write. I'm sorry to hear that, Clean. But I'm sure you will be able to, finish the story eventually. Because like I think everything in life just happened in the right time. Um, I don't know. Maybe because I think I have like said it before. Um, I am religious, so like I do believe that things happen in time and in their own way. So some things maybe we can't really control in life, and I would not be too. I don't know. I would not be too bothered about what things happen in what time. Sometimes like at that very moment we might think that okay, that is a bad thing or that is a good thing, or it should be happening like earlier or later, that would be better. But like after all the years I have been living on earth, and after all the experiences and all the events that just occurred in my life, I do believe that things happening in their own right time, and that is something that beyond imagination, that things could happen in a very good timing. So yeah, sometimes I think my attitude to things is just like, okay, when it happened, I just embrace the fact that it happened, and then just like to see what we can do after that. So, and sometimes more surprises will happen if we simply embrace the fact that something happened, and then just try to enjoy it. So yeah, I'm not referring to anything in specific, just like a general thing to me. So I'm sure you'll be able to finish your fantastic story, Keen. And all the best with that, okay? Okay. Setting a menu. Kikari, hello. Oh God, it has been forever. How are you doing? You just get off the boot camp? Is that? Or like is that finished long ago already? How you doing? Sending a manuscript to a publisher is just giving your work rights to the publisher. I wouldn't like that. My works are mine. Most of the publisher in my countries always make a policy where the manuscript you sent got accepted and they ask to be published under them. So you have no power on your own work anymore. Is that the thing? Is that the thing? That would be really sad. I don't know, but like, for example, like Harry Potter, I'm not sure. Like after J.K. Rowling like published the books, she still has the rights of the stories that she wrote. I completely have no idea about the details, but like, is that like a universal thing, but like, or only at your place? I don't know. But that would be really sad, because I think that is like that matters to all sorts of content creators as well. Like, be it if you are like a painter, an author, a music producer. I think because like you're like giving birth to your own production, and then every single piece of like production or the content that you created is kind of like your own baby, you know. You spend so much effort and so long hours. Sometimes the time or effort is like beyond the actual thing that you really get hands on working on that. But sometimes it is the idea deep in your head that has been lasting for years. For example, like the story that Keen just mentioned, it might be taking 10 years for an idea to grow in your head and finally realizing it. So we can't really quantify how time and effort we are putting into the own work, and it would be really sad if eventually the work just simply does not belong to us anymore, right? You're right, I'm getting sleepy again. So is it time to go to bed, Keen? Or you just want to take a little nap here? That will be totally fine. Yeah, it's week 3 on boot camp, 9 weeks more, and it's done, yippee. Oh, it's already week 3. Oh god, time really flies. I still remember the first time you told me about the boot camp, and it still hasn't happened. But now it's already week 3. 9 weeks more. Wait, 9 weeks more. So around 2 more months, right? Enjoy it, Kikai, enjoy it. And then when you're back, teach us Japanese, okay? J.K. Rowling worked as screenwriter now. I don't know much about her screenwriter career. I don't know much about her as well. I just know that there's like constant lawsuit and things happening around her. Whenever I see some news, she's like criticizing, I don't know, the previous Harry Potter actors, and then I don't know, doing some sort of like arguments here and there. I just treat that as like dramas and some sort of like really fun pieces of news, and that's all I know about her recently. I find it odd that I get woken up when you stream. Did I wake you? Did I wake you? I tried. You know what, Keen? Because like previously you said the stream was a little bit earlier for your time, and then you always like wake up early just to catch the stream. So this week I streamed a little bit later. Hopefully not that, I don't know, affect the sleeping time that you have. Yeah. But next week the streaming time will be, I don't know, maybe more fluctuating. I might be sometimes streaming in really early hours, sometimes really late hours, because as I mentioned before, the next week will be a little bit messy for me. So yeah. So I'm like currently packing my stuff, because there are so many things in my room that I definitely can't do it, like finish all the packing in one go. So I started packing that already. So the official moving out day will be somewhere next week, next Saturday actually, the August the 1st. So I basically have to clear out my dorm in the morning, I think before 10 a.m. And then that's the end of the contract that I am staying here. So I have to get all my stuff packed up, and the landlord for the next contract is like really nice, that she offered basically she can give me the key a little bit earlier, so I can gradually move my stuff inside for the coming week. So in between I might be packing my stuff, so get some of the luggages and also some boxes bit by bit the coming week to the new place. And by the end, when I have to clear my entire flat, hopefully it will not be that stressed. And then so currently I am first packing some like winter stuff. So there are like some big coats and some jumpers that I don't really need when we are currently in the summertime. So I packed those stuff first, and I have already, I think, packed fully 2 pieces of luggages and some like 2 to 3 huge cardboard boxes already. But there are like some still like very messy things that I'm constantly using now. So for example, the thing I'm still struggling about how to pack is the monitor I have right here. This is a purchase I have like I think in the middle of this year. So like I never had any experiences of packing the monitors and doing the transitions, and I mean I can use the screwdriver to like disassemble the pieces, but then it is really annoying because like it is only a street like distance, like a 10-minute walk to the new place, and then I have to like ensemble all the pieces together if I eventually get there. So I'm thinking like the laziest way that I can do with like these things. Because I don't really want to scratch the monitor. I want to protect it really well, but it is also it is it is also, very hard to carry the entire thing and to walk for 10 minutes there. But it is also, I'm so lazy to get it disentangled and to combine them together. So I'm still thinking about things like these. And yeah, there are all sorts of like subtle things still I'm like currently using. And then there are like pieces here and there in my room. So it's like super messy at the moment. I still remember like last year when I'm like packing stuff, I'm playing that game of unpacking, and then I kind of like stopped it somewhere because like life starting to get busy again, and then I kind of like stopped it doing that. Sure, I enjoy it a lot. I really want to share much about my bootcamp, but time is pretty strict here. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can do it on DC and whatever or whenever you want to share it, or even you want to share it. That's totally fine as well. You know. I mean, our time together is like, yes, it is limited, but still, it's like just still plenty of them. And we have like plenty of streams together still. So, yeah. The landlord can keep their property for being nice to Koh-mæ. Yeah, the landlord is really nice. Cause she is like, I think a woman that is like retired already, and she has the entire property here, and she kind of like separate the property into a few rooms. So each room has own bed, desk, wardrobe, and the perfect thing is that it also has its own ensuite. So like I have my own washroom and things inside my own room that is really nice. And the thing is, she said that she kind of like designed the property to serve students. So it's kind of she wants to help students that have to stay here, and then kind of like near the campus. It's like walkable to the campus, and also like it's like very near to the grocery store. So yeah, that's basically all I need because as I said, I don't really need like fancy stuff. I just need a very safe, secured place. Basically a desk for my daily need for working, streaming, and then a bed for me to sleep. I mean, I don't really need a very large bed. I'm just like, I don't know, Komeini is tiny, Komeini is not that tall. So as long as like a bed is like like enough for me, just lying there, that would be completely fine. I mean, okay, maybe not just like carrying myself, but also the plushies I have. I mean, that's totally fine already. And then yeah, and then walking distance to school, to grocery stores. I mean, what else can I ask for? That's basically all I need already. And there's also like a sports center near there, so I can still keep my swimming routine, which is really nice. Yeah, these days I keep my swimming routine again, so I kind of like to keep doing exercises. I feel like my entire physical body feel a lot sharper as well. Before the academic year was like really packed and busy, and I don't really have time to go for exercises. And I feel like like I don't know, like even I sleep well, maybe still like the whole body is feel like a little bit tired because you're not doing proper exercise, kind of. So like yeah, that made me convinced that being healthy is not only about like eating healthily, but you do need some like constant exercises. So it kind of like sometimes I do feel lazy that I don't want to, to get out and get some exercise done. But still I think after experience the actual differences, I think I still have to keep the routine of yeah, working out. Moving out would be work out for Komeini, a lot of heavy lifting. I know, right? And it is exhausting. It is exhausting. Like, like the card box I mentioned. So these days I'm like packing stuff there, and then I have to tape all the stuff, and then I kind of like have to stack them together because I can't be just like laying all the boxes on the floor. Otherwise, I have nowhere to stand in my room. And then like just simply like carrying one box to put it over the other one to stack them together is like is like so demanding already. I feel so tired. I feel so tired of doing that. I mean, I'm lucky enough to have a friend that I think we will like have a day that the friend will be helping me to carry helping me to carry all the like the things that I have to the new place. Yeah, because they're there'll be way. Yeah, that reminds me that I haven't sent the message of having the actual date for moving. But yeah, whatever. That's not the main point. But yeah, I'm lucky enough to have a friend that will be able to help me and drive me for all my luggages to the new place. So it will be really helping a lot. If I'm able to afford to build a house one day, I want every bedroom to have its own toilet. I hate sharing toilets. I know, right? The same. Okay, no, so now, I don't know if it is appropriate to say it here, but I do have something that I want to complain about. The shared toilets. Okay, so I think I have mentioned before, I am a little bit sensitive to the smell and also the tidiness or the cleanness, and especially in toilets. The thing is, currently I'm living in a student dorm, right? And I'm living in a flat that I basically share kitchen and share the toilet with, including me, 10 flatmates. There are 3 to 4 toilets, including showers, in my flat. So basically, we are sharing all of them with the flatmates. And the thing is, okay, I think I have to put the disclaimer on first. I'm only referring to the flatmates that I am sharing with, and I'm not saying in general to any of the people out there, or like there's no discrimination or like stereotypes in all sorts of manners. Okay, so okay, after the disclaimer I can continue with the story. So there's something I really hate about that, is that male using the toilet. Okay, I don't know, can you guys, again, I'm only speaking to the flatmates I have here. Okay, disclaimer on. Can you guys like target a little bit more accurate to the toilet itself, but not like splashing everywhere? It is really disgusting, and I really hate that. And the thing is, I don't know. I never asked an actual male friend about this, so I have no idea. But I'm not quite sure about how to how to describe that in a more vivid way. But like in the toilet, okay, you have like you have the cover, right? And then you have also another layer of thing. There's like, I'm not sure, for you to sit on. So usually you have the toilet itself, and then you have another layer for sitting, and then you have the final layer of like the cover itself, right? Usually for us, for girls, to have used the toilet, we will only uncover like the top lid, and then we will like kind of like clean the sitting area, or then we might sit there if it's like in our own home, or like if we are in like public toilets, we will never sit on that thingy. because it's just like too dirty for us. Or I don't know, maybe some of us will like cover some sort of like toilet paper on that area and then we sit on it, or like we just simply, you know, do a squat there and then never touching that piece of like sitting area. Okay, so this is how we usually use the toilet. But I don't know, for men, like for all the male flatmates I have here, they are always like uncovering like the lid itself, but then they also have to flip over like the sitting area, the second layer, and then they just use it, and then they never cover the toilet lid when they flush the toilet. And then I don't know, I just don't understand why. Because when you flush the toilet, all the splash will come out, all the viruses and all the germs like inside the water will just like splash out. So it's like necessary for you to cover the lid before you actually flush the toilet. But like every single time I walk inside the shared bathroom, when I want to use the toilet, I'll just see that the lids are all uncovered, and then or like both layers of the lids are like pulled up, and then like sometimes it is not even flushed, and then like, because as I said, some of them are really not targeting the toilet, like the center of the toilet when they are releasing, kind of like, and then they would be like, I don't know, they like visual, yeah, I don't know how to say it, but like, yeah, I think you can kind of like relatable to like, you can kind of like imagine. So it's like kind of like there's things like everywhere, and then like it's not covered when flushed. The whole thing just becomes so disgusting, and I just cannot understand. I just cannot understand why is there such a difference in using the toilet. But so yeah, this is also a crucial reason why I really want a toilet by myself, that even I have to, you know, pay some effort to clean it by myself, that's totally worth it. When I worked in city 3 years ago, I only had 6 housemates. 10 flatmates is too much, I know, right? And I think it's not only about the toilet area, but also about the kitchen, because we have like 2 fridges in total and then 1 freezer, and then we have like limited cupboards, but we have like 10 people sharing the whole space. And then we have like stove, but like only like 8 areas for cooking, and then we have like 1 microwave, 2 ovens, and kind of like a very stacked little space. And then if there are like more than 3 people in the kitchen, there would be like so crowded already. So like it also disencourage, is that such a term? Discourage? Yeah, discourage, right? It's kind of like discourage me to cook really proper things in the kitchen as well. So sometimes I only like microwave a little bit and then I just leave, or like make things really fast, like sandwiches or something. Because like I really don't like staying in a very crowded kitchen, and then everyone is like stir frying stuff, and all the smell just like occupying the whole kitchen. It's a little bit overwhelming to me. Okay, 5 housemates including me. I only sharing toilet with a person. Other person has their own toilet in their own bedroom. I was living in second floor. First floor has 2 people. One sleep in the living room. Since he isn't an official housemate, he didn't pay rent. He shared toilet with his close friend. I mean, you can't complain anything if you are not paying the rent. I mean, having a sofa to sleep on is already very generous. Yeah. The coming place that I'll be staying, I think I have 5 flatmates, including me in total. There'll be like a shared kitchen still for all of us, and then each of us have our own bedroom and ensuite, so we have our own toilet in it. And I think that would be definitely a huge improvement. Yeah. And that is also a 2-floor settings. So I'll be living on the second floor as well. And I kind of like that. I mean, comparing to the ground floor, I kind of like to live in the second floor because like I feel like more privacy there as well. Like it's like one sort of like barrier before people can actually access to your room. So it's like it will be less noisy relatively. Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to the new place. And then I think I'll get some like really nice little decorations maybe in my room as well. We'll see. I tend to make the place a little bit like neat and tidy, like comparing to previously when I'm staying in dorm. Because I feel like I don't know, but if you're like you only be staying in that place for 1 year, for example, like when I'm living in the student dorm, I know for sure I'll only be staying here for 1 year and then I have to leave anyway. I don't really have the motivation, to decorate it a little bit to make the place a little bit cozier, maybe like for my own taste. But like if I know I'll be staying in a place for like years longer, maybe I feel like I'm more motivated to decorate it a little bit, you know. Living a little bit higher has much more privacy. Yes, indeed. So that's why when I'm able to choose the room when I do the house visit, I chose like the room in upper stairs. How it will be for your future place, how many people you'll be sharing with. So including me, there will be like 5 flatmates. It's like a 2-floor setting, and then we will share one kitchen, and then each of us has our own bedroom, which the toilet is also included. So it's like half the people I'm currently sharing with. Yeah, so because like currently it's like 10 of us. Next year, or no, the next week onwards, there'll be like 5 of us. So it's like a lot better, I'm sure. But I guess like sometimes living with like these flatmates, especially I'm not like renting with my own friends, so it's like kind of like a blind box thing to me. I can't really predict what kind of people I will be living with. So I think like sometimes it's not only about the setting or like the house, the facilities itself, but also about the people that you're sharing with. Um, so like for example, how tidy your flatmates are, or like are they really considerate? Will they be so noisy in their room? Will they always like invite friends over and make things like very messy, crowded, and very noisy? Will they clean their stuff or clean the kitchen after cooking? So yeah, and there are a lot of like uncertainties in terms of like the flatmate itself. But yeah, I didn't really bother with that because like I can't really control that, right? So if things happen, we just like kind of communicate. If things are really bad, we just like tell the landlord. Otherwise, I think it is also a really cute surprise to meet people, in a new place. I was lucky that my previous rental room, my housemates are busy and they're quiet. That will be the most ideal. We all are just like quiet and mind our own business, but also we take care of like the common area. We clean the places after using that, and that is really nice. And when by busy, they are usually not at home and at work. I see. Yeah, that is really nice. And sometimes it makes me feeling more comfortable as well if like there's like kind of, I know for sure there's only me currently in the house. I kind of like feel more free. Like even being a little bit noisier, I feel completely fine. But I think like it really is determined by how close you are with your flatmates. And I think you will only get closer when time passes by. Maybe for the first month or so, when you're not really getting familiar with each other yet, we might be more cautious with like things. But if we are like making friends or like getting more familiar already, and then we just kind of like feel more relaxed, and we just do whatever we want, you know. Yeah, but there's one final thing about flatmates, is that I think like even there is one thing about boundaries that I value a lot when I am sharing a living space with the others. This is also one of the core reasons why I intend not to share flats with people I actually know or like I am friend with in real life, because I know there'll be all sorts of like different living habits that sometimes will have a little bit of like disagreements with each other, and that kind of like will ruin the friendship a little bit. Let me think, how can I rephrase this thing? I remember there was a period when I lived with my friend. So it was the first time I come to the UK, so I didn't have time to properly rent a place yet. And so I was like borrowing. I can actually not borrow, I pay her rent. But like I stayed at my friend's place for nearly a month. And she was like I think one of the very very best friend of mine, but still, there is a phrase in Chinese, the direct translation will be, it can be very easy to like to no, let me think, how can I translate that? It's like, okay, it could be easy just to see each other or to hang out, but it is always difficult when you have to live under the same roof. So like it is difficult to share the same space to live in, because like it is kind of giving more intimacy when you're living with each other, and then you kind of like you can observe all the habits or the patterns that your friends are living, or maybe some really subtle daily practices that don't you like your practices are not getting in line with each other, and some really subtle things will trigger some disagreements or maybe arguments, and that is really bad. And when it comes to friendships, that I think is the least thing I want to happen. So sometimes it's like just for example, like washing dishes. I was raised that in a family that we have to wash the dishes like right after having the meal. So like it is not acceptable to just simply leave the dishes in the sink and just like get them soaked in water or soap or whatsoever and then wash it in the other day, because like there potentially will be germs and then accumulating in the dishes, and there will be smell and stuff, and that is just like not visually decent to have some dirty dishes in the sink overnight as well. So like all sorts of reason, I'm always like kind of forced when I'm living with my parents since small, that we have to me and my sister have to take turns to wash the dishes like right after having the meal. But like that month when I was like living with my friend, she was like always just leave the dishes there and then just like wash it whenever she needs a clean dish the next meal or maybe something. So like when she's like cooking the next meal and she needs a plate, she just like pull out a plate from the stack of like unwashed dishes and then just simply wash that and then clean it, dry it, and then use it. And then maybe some time when she feels like she has the mood to clean the dishes, she would just like do it. I don't know. I just doesn't like it. I just feel like physically uncomfortable to see something unwashed in the sink. I just want to do it, but like these are actually really subtle things that isn't a big deal at all. But like even how close you are with that friends, when you are observing these things, you still kind of feel like a little bit of like, emotions in it, and then you just kind of feel like, I don't like it. But like, since she's your friend, you can't really just like tell very straight, like now clean your dishes, or like you can't just simply help her to clean the dishes every single time. So there would be like, so that there will be like all sorts of like disagreement happening, and kind of like that will be deducting marks in your friendship as well. So I kind of like, I don't really like that. And so it is also another thing is that I remember when I first started doing my degree here, and because I have my whole cohort is like just moved to the UK as well, and then all of us are like kind of finding buddies to live together, because like renting in the UK is not a cheap thing. So like it will be most ideal to have like a bunch of people maybe to rent a flat together so we can share the bills, and that would be a nice way to save some money, and also have some other time to hang out with your friends as well. So there was like an advertisement, circulating around in our cohort, like asking if any of us want to, share a flat together for the coming years when we're studying here. But I refused, kind of. And then the reason is that I don't really want. Okay, let me see how I can say it. I kinda want to separate my private life and my life at school. So the thing is, like, I kinda want to get my social circle kinda separated. Not like I will be facing my classmate when I'm in school, and then I'm facing all of them again when I'm at home. I feel like I can't completely wind down if that's the case. And there are also sorts of like characteristics of mine, or like the sides that I am living in my own place, that I don't want my classmate to notice. For example, whenever I go to school, I kind of like dressed up really properly. I have all my hair sorted in a very neat way. I have my like very minor, but still I have some like foundations or stuff that I put up on my face when I go to school properly. So like I kind of want to preserve a really academic image when I go to school, rather than just like, but like if I'm just simply relaxing at home, I will be wearing my PJs, and I like not my hair will be super messy, and I don't really care about that. And then I'll be like just hanging around in the house with my slippers on, and I don't really care about that. And there are like sides that I kind of want to I kind of want to separate, with the image of me being at school and at home, and kind of like the social circle as I mentioned. So yeah, this is also one of the reasons why I don't want to bring my real life like academic or working circle into living. I kind of like I don't want to share a flat with really close friends or like my classmates, mostly because of these reasons. Oh wait, I'm missing things again. Wait. I fell off my motorcycle back then, not even moving. Probably there was a slight unstable ground. I tried to stand up my motorcycle, but the stand didn't work. I fell off and my motorcycle hit my housemate's car. Oh my god. Fortunately, he forgave me and I gave him some compensation. Having a decent housemate is a blessing. I know, right? And the thing is, like, yeah, these sort of accidents are really, unfortunate, and but it is sometimes making things a little bit harder when you're friends, because imagine like if you hit some like just stranger cars. I don't know, if I hit a stranger car, yes, I will feel bad, but I will not feel that bad. Like I feel like if I compensate the car owner with like appropriate amount of money and to just sort things out. Yeah, I feel like things are done. But like if I hit my friend's car, because I will still be meeting this person for my remaining life, and then I'll feel like even worse because like I know that person, I'll be like still hanging out with him or her, and I feel like I did something really bad, you know, and then that memory will just keep sticking in my head as well. Oh, hello Neo. Oh god, hello, welcome to stream. Sometimes I wash the dirty dishes made by a housemate who's cooked for himself. It wasn't that much of a mess. He may be a good cook, but he's lazy to wash dishes. Okay, I mean to be fair, I'm okay to wash dishes if that person cooks for me as well. I mean, if he's just like cooking for himself and like, no, wash your own dishes. But like, I mean, if like maybe I get the groceries and then he cooks and then maybe I wash the dishes, that's completely fine, because that's like, you know, separating the labor force a little bit, you know. I mean, I just have to be honest with myself. I don't have the talents to make really decent food. I'm not like a really amazing chef that I can cook for my friends. So I am definitely willing, you know, to take the dishes work afterwards. It happened during night at that time, and or maybe the road was not very clear. Maybe the vision is a little bit blocked. I've never rode a motorcycle ever in my life. I mean, in fact, you know what? The very, very funny thing is like, I can't even cycle. I think I didn't pick up the skill when I was younger, and I always just like ride that bicycle, like the child bicycle. You know, it has 4 wheels, and I feel like I felt I know how to cycle, and I didn't really learn how to do the 2-wheel thing. And then until the time where my, like, you know, kind of grow as a teenager, when all of my friends are cycling around and I just do not have the skill, and then I'm so afraid of falling down, and then I didn't learn. So until now I still don't know how to cycle. I mean, there's like once I remember when me and my friends are going for a picnic, and there's like a cycling rental place, and then we just rent some bicycles and enjoy an evening there. I think I tried cycling, but most I can do is I simply, you know, riding a straight length, a straight and a very short length. And then I, after doing that for a little bit, and then whenever I have to turn left or right, I have to, you know, get off the bike and then manually switch my bike to the correct direction, and then climb on the bike again, and then start riding again. So it was like even slower than walking itself. Unfortunately. And sometimes I think like, you know, if I do have a kid in future, I think these are the skills that I really want him or her to learn when they're still small. I think like swimming is definitely one of them, because like I think it's like also a life-saving skill as well. Cycling is one of them as well. And yeah, I think if it will be depending on the actual, you know, talent or what the kid actually enjoys. But like maybe languages will be one of them as well, because like I think languages is a thing that if you know a little bit, you will be like braver to speak a little bit more, and then you will learn a little bit more by being brave to speak a little bit more. So it's like kind of like a cycle, like a loop. So yes, and then it is like comparing to picking up a language when you were like a kid, and then comparing that to picking up that skill in the midway in your age is like a total different story. So maybe language is one of them as well. That's a really cute thing. I do have this like little, you know, list that I have listed based on the experience I have from my parents, and maybe the conversation I have with my friends, and maybe my own reflections, my own growth. There is actually a list that I have been, you know, adding on when I grow up, is that when eventually I became a mom, that what quality I want to have, and what are things that I like, kind of like a do's and don'ts, like kind of like after all the experience I have when I was growing up, are there things that I know for sure I want my kids to have, and then are there things that in future I know for sure that, okay, I don't want it ever to happen to my kid. I kind of like just have this accumulating list. It's a really cute thing that I have. And I think like parenting is something I think is like underrated in the modern society. More like sometimes, kids are just an accident to some parents, and then they just do not pay any attention to grow the kid well, or to raise them well, doing education well. And I think it's actually sad, because like, raising up a new generation and then to teach them the values that you have, and then these are actually the most precious thing in the world, so especially now the world is like much more complicated and sometimes really cruel. I think some virtuals is really necessary for like teaching the next generation, and hoping that they can also pass them to the next generations. I wish my niece could think that I'm a cool uncle. I didn't get mad at her for smuggling my car toy to her house. I simply took back the toy car in silence. I'm sure you're a very cool uncle, okay? All right, okay. I think, well, oh my god, we have been streaming for quite a while. Yeah, I think that is all from me today. For next week, I'm still figuring out about the actual moving dates, and I have to still, communicate with the landlord about the date when I can actually get the keys, so I can sort things like the schedule of like when can I actually move things to the new place, and then I can schedule like the remaining stuff. So yeah, I'm still figuring out that part, and in the meanwhile, still working on my thesis. But like I really enjoy, the time in between where I can be Komeini, and like I can just enjoy life with you guys. So yeah, thank you very much for staying with me in this entire week. I will try my best to sort out the schedule as soon as possible, and I will release that I think somewhere in Sunday or Monday again. And then yeah, thank you very much for staying with me, and I had a really nice time chatting with you guys. And yeah, and thank you very much, Race, again for checking the audio for me. I will see you all next week. I'm not quite sure, can we still do a full week stream? I'll try my best, even if like the time is like not very standard. Still I try to appear somewhere, and yeah, I'll update you guys when I get to the new place, and maybe I have new settings for streaming, and maybe then things get chaotic again, and then we'll sort that out together. Okay. All right. I'll see you all next week then. In the meantime, please take good care of yourself, and then please do eat, okay? Eat proper meals. Make sure that you're hydrated, healthy, happy, and then I will see you all really soon. Please enjoy the remaining day, and bye bye, people. Love you all. Thank you. Bye bye.